Salve discipuli, this is the Stage 14 lesson on ablatives and prepositional phrases. Now, ablatives and prepositional phrases are actually things that we've been seeing since Stage 1. We just haven't taken the time to point them out yet and really highlight them. So now is the time. Ablatives in general are the object of a preposition. They'll get more complicated later, but for right now they're just going to be the object of a preposition. For example, the kid throws the ball over the house. In Latin here, house would be in the ablative because it is the object of this preposition right here, which is over. The rest of this up here is a review. Take the time to go over it. Quick reminder, English relies on word order to indicate function, but Latin relies on your endings to indicate function. So it is very, very important that you have this chart memorized. It is getting bigger, in case you hadn't noticed. Here's the new stuff, the ablative. So in the first declension, it's an accented A. In the second, it's an accented O. And in the third, it's an E. For the plurals, it's an accented IS for both the first and second declension. And then in the third, it's an IBUS. Here's what it looks like attached to an actual word. So go ahead and take some time to study these. Prepositional phrases. So it's a phrase, meaning a group of words, one or two, sometimes three words, consisting of a preposition and its object. Prepositions show the relationship between its object and another noun in the sentence. They often have to do with position, and this is pretty cool because you can actually see the word position in the word preposition. This isn't always the case, but oftentimes it is. For example, under the table, around the house, down the street. So this is a phrase where we're showing the relationship between street and something else in this sentence. Let's go ahead and do some practice. Go ahead and copy down these 6 sentences, underline any adjectives, draw an arrow to their antecedent, put parentheses around all the prep phrases. Label any of the remaining words SV, DO, IO, adverb, complementary infinitive, etc. And then write out a translation. All right, let's go ahead and look at the first sentence. Ad whelam is a prep phrase. Ad is a preposition, it means to or towards. Whelam is going with it, so it's to or towards the house. Now we're going to label everything on the outside of the prep phrase. We've got a nominative subject, we've got a verb. So Quintus arrived at the house. Here, a wheela, out of the house. This is our prep phrase. This is an ablative. This one up here is an accusative. This is an ablative prep phrase. A always takes the ablative. We've got a nominative subject. We've got a verb. So Salvius hurried out of the house. Here we've got a prep phrase, in tablino. Now in, when it's going with an ablative, just means location. If this were in plus an accusative, that would be motion. It would be into the study. But this is just in the study. We also have an adjective over here. It's modifying armarium. So the very elegant wardrobe is in the study. Here we have another prep phrase, prope urbem. We've got a nominative subject. We have a complementary infinitive and our main verb. The subject of this verb is I. So I used to want to live near the city. Here's our prep phrase. Per is a preposition, means through. Ordines is an accusative, so through the rows. We've got a nominative subject, we've got a verb, so the manager was walking through the rows. Pro amphoris. Pro is a preposition, it means in front of. Amphoris is an ablative, so this is our prep phrase. We've got a nominative subject, we've got a verb, so Bergans stands in front of the amphoras. All right, so remember, a prep phrase is a phrase or group of words consisting of a preposition and its object. The phrase shows the relationship between its object and another noun in the sentence. They often have to do with position, such as preposition. Quale to discipuli